We ready to go?
Ready to go.
Well, good win for our team. First and foremost, I want to give Central Connecticut State and Pat and his staff a lot of credit. They've done an amazing job there. When you research his history in terms of when he arrived and where they're at right now, just an incredible job that Pat has done. They play extremely hard. Their defense, their size is good. Their offense, the way they move the ball, they are really, really well coached. And I think coming into this game, watching them in their season opener at Providence, being up 7 with 6 to go, the very next game going to St. Joe's and winning on the road, beating UMass Lowell at home, and Lowell's a really good team, and then going to UMass and winning on the road. I mean, that team that we played right there has a chance to have a great season. So I'm really proud of our team. It was a tough 3 or 4 days coming back off of extreme high-low. Can you be ready to go today? And we dealt with some adversity, obviously not having Sebastian, but I thought Jamarcus was phenomenal. 16 points, 6 assists, 1 turnover in the game, didn't take him out. Thought he did a phenomenal job. And we got a number of contributions. I thought Tyone had a really good day today as well, worked hard. And I also thought that Cam played extended minutes, and we need to get him going a little bit. I think shooting the ball is something that we need out of him more. It was good to see him finally, kind of make one there towards the end. He had a lot of good looks today. And I think David continues to improve. He's rebounding at an extremely high rate for our team and had another double-double. But we had good minutes from everybody. It was a good win. We beat a good team, and I'm happy for our group that we were able to close out the non-conference portion at home. We have 1 more remaining before we hit the Christmas break here. We're also in finals this week, so take a deep breath. I do sense that we have some fatigue going on like every team in college basketball right now, probably more so mentally than physically, but proud of our guys. It was a good win against a good team. It's going to have a great season, and like I said, got the job done.
Coach, 20 assists today to 7 turnovers, total reversal of Monday against Brown. What was different about the preparation for this game compared to that one?
You had to digest, you had to digest the film, and our team had to obviously look at where we were heading offensively. Brown game was really, really poorly played in terms of like decision making and floor game. Our defense to offense, our inability, really to convert and just share the ball was poor. We had 7 assists, like I said, and I think 21 turnovers. So we had a concerted effort in the last 3 days to really get back to sharing it, moving it. I think it's 20 assists to 7 turnovers today was great. And I think we had 11 to 3 at half. And we really didn't shoot the ball real well today. I mean, I could probably count half a dozen threes that if we take those game in and game out, we're going to make the majority of them. But we didn't shoot the ball particularly well. Cam and House going 2 for 10 from 3, I think, and then David was 1 for 7 from 3. So it's 3 of our best shooters that we didn't have it going. But it was good to win the game. We went 17 for 28 from the line. We were much better in the second half from the free throw line than the first. And being able to dominate that free throw category was a good one today for us as well. But yeah, the assist, the ability to get assists, the ability to have multiple people pass and share, we were much better today.
In terms of David, what he brings, he was just saying that he likes to impact the game in a lot of different ways. Where do you feel like Archie he's made the biggest?
Oh, his effort level's off the charts right now. His motor, his effort, and it's not just, I think as a young player last year, you saw a physical kid. Now you're seeing a physical, mobile kid, conditioning levels up. The way he's rebounding, he's doing a much better job of handling ball screens and just dealing with the rim for us. Offensively, he's getting more confident as the season continues to go. I actually think that he still really hasn't even had the ability level to step out a little bit and make a couple shots. But he has earned it the old-fashioned way. He got off to a slower start in October, got down in the dumps, and then all of a sudden he just put his head down, and he's charging hard right now in terms of what he's doing for us. But he is rebounding it, and he is playing extremely hard, and he's making a difference for us as well.
Coach, how would you assess the defense this year compared to last year?
We're a better defensive team by about 250 spots in the metrics. So we've improved.
What do you attribute that to?
I mean, we've spent a lot of time on it. Obviously, we're back to the basics. We have some returning guys, I think that are a little bit more prepared. I do think that our additional guys have added some talent, but more importantly, just defensively as a team, we're much more organized. We're much more hard playing group, and we've been doing it a little bit longer. So we still have some room we really got to get better at. We got to continue to strive. But from a defensive team, heading into January, we're much further ahead. But we're not there yet.
Archie,
Go ahead.
Any more detail on Sebastian?
I don't have a whole lot of information. I think he sprained his foot, or at least tweaked his foot in the Brown game. I don't think he noticed it a whole lot until we started to practice, or at least he tried to attempt to practice later in the week. From that point forward, he did not practice. I think he gave it a little bit of a go in the warm-up. I did not plan on playing him today or expect him to play. I don't know how significant in terms of long-term. Like, is this another game? Is it a couple weeks? I don't know. My sense is that as he has a week of finals here and we have a week to recover, that will be, game time decision as we head into next Saturday. But he hasn't practiced. And, I think he did warm up today to give it a go, which gives me the inclination that he's not too far along, but I don't think he was comfortable. And we prepared to play without him today.
You do have a significant amount of time here in terms of Temple's your only game in 16 days and then you play Duquesne. Is that fortunate in a way, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's fortunate. In terms of rest and recovery, I think the one game in 16 days is a miserable time for the players at this point in time for sure. But Christmas time is always a very stressful time with finals, it being over, the opportunity to go home. You return from Christmas, that's never a great practice, and then you kind of head into conference. But I do think that we've earned the right to feel pretty good. I think we've earned the right that we should go into this next opportunity with great motivation to finish non-conference. And then as you start up league play, it kind of starts all over again. But we need some time to practice and continue to kind of help our team. We also need some guys, I think, to freshen up mentally and physically. Obviously, Sebastian needs some time to recover as well. But, the wear and tear of the season is official right now. As you get back off of this Christmas break, I mean, there's no turning back after it. But I think we'll have him back at some point. I'm not that concerned about it. And like I said, I do believe that our team and our staff, we kind of knew he wasn't going to be able to go today.
Coach, I know that you've got another game against Temple, but I'm not sure if I have the chance to ask about conference play coming up. Is it okay to ask you, what's your take on conference play? How do you feel? I mean, how's the team going in?
Well, I would say this first, number one, the Atlantic 10 has done an outstanding job here in the non-conference. If you just look at the Super Saturday schedule yesterday, our league with Dayton beating Marquette, VCU beating Colorado State, St. Bonaventure knocking off Providence. Fordham had another great win yesterday. Davidson continues to play really well. Mason's really good. Now, I'm not going to single out every team, but I think our league should be expecting between 3-5 bids this spring. Obviously, it's a big 2 weeks for our league. That being said, I think the conference race is going to be very difficult to navigate. Be very important to hold serve at home. If you can win at home, you have a chance to compete in this league. But our non-conference wins as a league, I think we're 7-4 against the Big East as a conference. There's been multiple, single team events that have given our league other opportunities for marquee wins. But I think as we head in, next 2 weeks will be big, but I'll be very surprised if we head into January into the league race without, a significant upper tier portion of our league expecting postseason opportunities, NCAA tournament opportunities. So it's going to be very challenging, and I think we'll start dealing with it, once Christmas is over. We have some more things to get to, but proud of our league. Our league's been outstanding here in the non-conference. I think the WCC and the Mountain West are 6 and 7 in the latest Ken Palm that I saw. But as I look at those two leagues, I don't see them dominating the at-large bids that they had maybe a year ago or 2 years ago. I think the Atlantic 10 can get some bids as an at-large league with being how close Mountain West, WCC, and A10 are this season. I actually think the Atlantic 10 is better than both of those leagues as we go right here. We'll see. There's, like I said, next week and a half, there's some big games to finish the non-conference.
All right. Thank you very much, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks,
Thanks,
Coach.
You're welcome.